Pothole problems is what the tri-state has been dealing with now that the snow and the ice was at least temporarily out of the way. The Now's Palacero tells us why so many have been popping up, that is, and how drivers are trying to avoid them. Pala, there's a giant one on my street. It's terrible.
Is there really? Well, Tanya, we are driving around Madison Road. As you know, Madison Road is a very busy road, and take a look at this. It's very busy right now, so we're going to try to show you. There are several potholes on this road. Some are tiny, others are big enough. Look at this one. There's just several on a row, which is insane. But you see, I don't know if you heard that, but it's making for a very bumpy ride here. These are also popping up around our highways, which is why Ohio Department of Transportation crews are working hard to get them fixed for you.
Potholes, you know, they're a hot mess. A hot one.
For Delonda Stewart, it seems like no matter where she drives, she'll bump into one of these.
There's one up on Pleasant Ridge. And then they are over here and going on to Hyde Park. And, you know, you can just tear your tires up.
And sometimes hitting some is unavoidable.
I hit one and I'm like, you know, you don't even see them, especially when it's raining.
Unfortunately, potholes are a fact of life.
The Ohio Department of Transportation is trying to get all of those interstate potholes taken care of, especially the ones that showed up after this weekend's weather.
Last night into today, there were a series of potholes that popped up on 71 northbound and southbound near the Duck Creek exit. We were out there, did some emergency patching.
That temporary emergency fix is called a cold patch. As for the long-term fix, which involves cleaning the pothole and sealing it tightly, well, first the weather has to start looking better.
The cold really causes problems to get that patch to adhere. So if it stays cold like this, we anticipate we'll probably have to go out there a couple of times until it warms up and we can get something a little bit more permanent in there.
But in the meantime, he says that driving slowly can help you avoid them in the first place.
It is a big factor in your ability to maneuver around the pothole. So slow down, pay attention.
Advice Delonda will take to heart.
They do be kind of trying to fix them when the weather died down or whatever, you know. And I understand how hard they're working.
Okay, so what happens if you hit a pothole on a highway and damage your vehicle? Also, what happens if you want to report one? We've got all those details coming up on 9 on Your Side at 6. For the Now Cincinnati, I'm Palacero. For now, we'll have a bumpy ride here, Tanya.